Hey everybody, Doll with a Dollar here, and today I have kind of a random video for you. On Easter, we had kind of like a really rough start to the day. We were trying to get to church, we overslept, there was a lot of traffic, it was rainy. I tried to run to my little boy's room to get wipes because we had a poop situation, and on my way to his bedroom, I hit my leg on the end table, and the end table corner went through the wall. So now we have a lovely hole in the wall. I'll show you guys that in a second. But we have to fix the wall now. So I looked up some like how to fix the wall and stuff, and like you can go to Home Depot and get like patches and like putties and things like that, and putty knives and sandpapers and all that kind of stuff. But by the time you get all of that stuff, if you don't have all of that stuff at home already, it can get really expensive. So I remembered seeing on Shark Tank, like probably last year, this product called the Wall Doctor. I googled it, found out that they sell it at Bed Bath & Beyond, and lo and behold, I went to Bed Bath & Beyond, and for $7 and some change with a coupon, I found the Wall Doctor. And what is awesome about this is it comes with everything you need. It has like a little disc that you stick to the wall, some kind of compound that you press on it, you let it dry, you peel it off, then it even has a piece of sandpaper to sand it. So everything is this one little kit. So I thought I would do a quick little review of this thing today to see how it works, and if it works, it'd be a really cheap way to fix little holes and imperfections in your wall. So here we go. So here is the packaging of the Wall Doctor. It says it's done in 3 easy steps, got holes, the Wall Doctor, everything is included. You can do a 2-inch hole in under 2 minutes. I'm guessing maybe they have other packages for bigger holes, but this is the one I bought. It says as easy as 1, 2, 3. You peel off the little disc and place it on the wall. You press it into place, you roll and spread the compound around, and then you sand it and you're done. So I'm going to show you the hole in the wall, but first let's open this package. Maybe. Let's open this package and see what's inside. I may have to get scissors. Oh wait, no. There's a nice little opening at the top. Okay, so inside the package, So inside the package you have this disc. I guess this is like the target area. So there's the disc. It has some general purpose sandpaper, 220 grit. There's a touch-up compound. Not really sure what that is. And then there is a 2-inch hole repair kit. So I think that's everything in the package. It does not come with any additional instructions except what is on the back, which there is some small print, so we will see what is what. So let me show you the hole in the wall and we will do this together. Okay, so the hole in the wall is right around here. As you can see, there's still some dust where the end of the end table went into the wall. But if I move it out of the way, right here is the lovely little hole. It is not very big. It's probably exactly around 2 inches long and maybe only like less than 1 inch wide. So the first thing says to peel and place the disc over the hole. So this is the disc, and it does look like there's some paper backing. So hang on, I'm sorry, this is, okay. So I'm going to peel the paper backing off of the disc, and then I'm going to stick the disc to the wall. I guess I'm just going to press it in place. So there's that. So now it says press frame over disc. So I'm going to open this package, and hopefully that's where the frame is. Let's see. Just open that. It's kind of mushy inside. Ugh. Okay. I'm not sure. I guess you remove this backing too. Yes. Okay. So you're supposed to remove frame from package and peel off back cover. That's what I did. With palm of hand, firmly press Wall Doctor frame with compound over the disc. So I'm going to line up the compound with the disc, and then I'm going to press firmly. Okay, now it says roll. Roll and spread the compound, smooth out edges with fingertips for best results. So I'm just going to press it around. Try to get it as evenly covered as possible. I'm hoping this thing will work. It worked on Shark Tank. Of course, they don't have time to let it dry and stuff on Shark Tank because apparently it's supposed to, this part's supposed to stay on the wall for like 24 hours before you peel it off. So I'm just going to smooth it out. That looks pretty smooth. You want to, I guess, make it as smooth as possible so that whenever you sand it, you don't have as much sanding to do, I guess. So now it says, when dry, remove frame and gently sand, but it says it has a 24 to 48 hour dry time, so we'll have to check with you guys again tomorrow, and then we'll take this thing off once it's dry and sand it. Okay guys, it has officially been about 48 hours since we applied the Wall Doctor to the wall. I checked it after 24 hours and it actually felt really hard, kind of like how it does right now, but I figured it would probably be better to go for the longer amount of time rather than the shorter amount of time. So it has now been 48 hours. It's hard as a rock, so let's peel it off and see how this thing did. Okay, so when you peel the little target off, I guess all of the little compound is just left on the wall. And it does, it feels really, really hard, kind of like sheetrock. But we are going to have to do some sanding because it is kind of thick around there. So let's sand and then we'll touch it up with some paint and see what the finished result looks like. Okay guys, I've got it sanded pretty smoothly. I actually was afraid for a little while that it wasn't going to be enough sandpaper to do it, but I just kept crumpling it up and it did the job. So we're going to put some touch-up paint on it that the original owners of our house had stored in the garage. So we're going to touch it up and then we'll see how seamless it looks, which I guess it doesn't really matter if it looks completely seamless because this hides behind an end table anyway, but I just want it to look, you know, like as good as possible, I guess. As you can see, we made a giant mess with all of the sanding, but the sandpaper does work well and it is pretty easy to sand. Okay, for the touch-up process, I'm going to just wipe this excess sanding dust off of the wall, then I'll let that dry and then we'll touch it up with some paint. Okay, so I'll now be applying the paint with just a standard kitchen brush. I bought a 6-pack of these brushes, or these sponges or whatever, from the Dollar Tree. I felt that was a really great deal for these little scrubby brushes, but since I just have this one touch-up area, I didn't feel like going to buy a paintbrush, so I figured since I had these on hand, I would just use it to touch it up because it's kind of like the same as a sponge brush anyway. So yeah, this touched up quite well. It was way easier than I thought it would be. I probably could have sanded it a little bit better than I did, but like I said, it didn't really bother me a whole lot since it was behind the table. I just didn't want like a huge hole, but I think if I had had like even more sandpaper or like one of the electric sanders or whatever, it probably would have turned out a lot better. But as it is, it works out fine for me, and I think once it dries you won't be able to tell very much. So my review of the Wall Doctor is it's a very good product, especially if you're not a very handy person. This does make it very easy to where all you really have to do is just sand and paint. So yeah, I would definitely buy this product again if I had to another hole in the wall or whatever. I feel like it's a really great product. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.